Welcome to the 8th annual Halo event! Halo show! My goodness.
How are you guys tonight?
My name is Matt Patterson.
And I'm Elise Peterson.
Yes, that's Patterson and Peterson, huh?
Yeah, you're welcome for that surprise.
Alright. Does everybody know Cami, the founder of Halo? Can I get like a what?
What? Wait. Try that again. Can I get a what? Yeah! Enthusiasm. Nice. Exactly.
I've known Cami for about 10 years now, and what I love about her is that she represents this tonight: community, breakthrough, awesomeness, giving, and of course, dance, art, and creativity.
I love that you see that as well, because that's something that is inspiring about Cami. She loves all of that. We actually met through yoga. And one of the things that I was so impressed with Cami right away is when I heard her story of how she came to be aware of her son with autism. Instead of sitting around and thinking about the situation that she could do nothing, she did the opposite. She said, I will do something. And thus, Halo was born. Now, Halo is so much more than just a fundraising effort. As a matter of fact, that's not that at all. Halo is something that directly involves and benefits the families and the youth from the very beginning.
Now, speaking of youth, first up is the Halo Army Dance Company.
Yeah, this company is going to be amazing because it encounters dancers from all across the county who are here for this cause. This reason to dance for autism. So let's let the show begin.
Enjoy!
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we can walk it out. Mountains, we can walk it out, and mountains, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I do it 1,008 times again. Can't stop, won't stop, get wild when they say I'm not hot. All these lies need to stop, cause I'm icy, wifey. Haters wanna fight me. Never been the one get RP up on a white. Keep my hands clean, got some heels, shiesty. Ask me if I'm rolling with some Gucci, I might be. It's very unlikely, my wrist they looking icy. Charging by the minute, my time is icy. Can't stop, won't stop, get wild. Can't stop, can't stop, can't stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, wow. Hey, wrist they drop like wait, oh, team up, I won't no halo. I'm riding, I'm shining, on my way. They got me, never settle. This beat is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level. Oh, you can talk all you want. See me as I'm brave, nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, wow. Let me live through your eyes. My spirit, I feel in 10 breaths. It's a miracle if we're still alive. Can you touch it? Is it paying the party? I feel the spark is there's a river that's overflowing me. Something happened just about me. I'm hungry inside, but I won't get under. Set yourself inside of me. You want it, baby, like it. Watch now, my back wings give the hardest light that you've ever seen.
I'm high and dry when no one can see. If there's no one to blame, blame it on me. Storm in the sky, fire in the streets. If there's nothing but pain, put it on me. You are the cold inescapable proof. You're the evil, the way, and the life, and the truth.
Wake up and smell the coffee. Is your cup half full or empty? When we talk, you say it softly, but I love it when you're awfully quiet. Keep it quiet. And I know it makes you nervous, but I promise you it's worth it to show everything we kept inside. Don't hide, don't hide. Too shy to say, but I hope you stay. Don't hide away. Come out and pray. Look up out the window, see snow falling in. Leave home through the window, 'cause it's cold to hear inside and silence. You don't have to keep it quiet. Yeah, I know it makes you nervous, but I promise you it's worth it to show everything you kept inside. Don't hide, don't hide. Too shy to say, but I hope you stay. Don't hide away. Come out and play.
I knew it was over when the fighting stopped, but I stayed. Didn't wanna let it end that way. So we went back and forth for months, too afraid to cut our losses more. But there was only so much we could take. It's like we're lying on the beach and the tide is at our feet. It will soon be at our
led by the infamous Captain E.
station again. My heart is broken, but I keep going. Pain, but I won't let it turn into hate. No, I won't let it change me. Never losing sight of the one I keep inside. Now I know it, yeah, I know it. You can't take my youth away. Soul of mine will never break. As long as I wake up today. You can't take my youth away. You can't take my youth away. Soul of mine will never break. As long as I wake up today. You can't take my youth away. You can't take my youth away. It's hard to sleep at night. Oh, and what's outside? Feeling hopeless. I need focus. You hit me with words I never heard come out your mouth. To be honest, I don't want it, no. Pain, but I won't let it turn into hate. No, I won't let it change me. You can't take my youth away. The soul of mine will never break. As long as I wake up today. You can't take my youth away. You can't take my youth away. The soul of mine will never break. As long as I wake up today. You can't take my youth away. You can't take my youth away. You can't take my youth away. Pain, but I won't let it turn into hate. No, I won't let it change me. Pain, but I won't let it turn into hate. No, I won't let it change me. You can't take my youth away. Soul of mine will never break. As long as I wake up today. You can't take my youth away. You can't take my youth away. Soul of mine will never break. As long as I wake up today. You can't take my youth away. You can't take my youth away. Soul of mine will never break. As long as I wake up today. You can't take my youth away. You can't take my youth away. The soul of mine will never break. As long as I wake up today. You can't take my youth away. You can't take my youth away.
Are you all loving this?
Amazing, right? Amazing! Wow, so talented.
Louder?
Right? Incredible! Now, just so you know, we're about ready to head into intermission, and there are so many opportunities for you to make a contribution and help out Halo. Notice all the different tables, and people are here to help you see how you can make a difference tonight.
Don't forget about the raffle. There are prizes to be won. Everybody say yes?
Yes!
Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Thank you.
Welcome back! Who's ready for the second half? That's kind of weak, right? Let me try that again. Who's ready for a second half? That's what I'm talking about. Awesome! We are so excited. We want to let you know first, the raffle is officially closed. You can claim your prize afterwards. You'll be notified by a text to your phone, so that's one thing. And before we continue on, we want to share a couple of interesting facts about autism and how it affects our country. According to the CDC, in 2018, an autistic child was born 1 out of every 59 births. Now that's an increase of 6 to 15% a year, making autism the fastest growing autoimmune disability. That's a staggering statistic.
And furthermore, as far as our country goes, the majority of the costs in the US goes towards adult care. And so what I'm getting at with that is with early awareness and early intervention and diagnosis, costs can be reduced dramatically. So by giving tonight towards Halo Autism Awareness, we're helping the country, like lessen costs and lifelong success. Make sense? Yes?
Yes.
Cool. Oh, yeah. Are you, second act, you guys in? Let's do this? All right. Enjoy.
Baby, you're on me.
Did I disappoint you? Or leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you never had love, and you want me to go down. Well, it's too late tonight to drag the past down into the light. We're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other. Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to make Jesus to the lepers in your head? Where did I ask too much? More than a lot. You gave me nothing, now it's all I got. We're one, but we're not the same. See, we had each other, then we're going again. You said love is a temple, love is a higher law. Love is a temple, love is a higher law. You asked me to enter, but then you made me crawl. I can keep holding on to what you got, 'cause all you got is love. One love, one love, one life. You got to do what you should. One life with each other. Sisters in my prayers. One life, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other. One love, one love. Can't really stand on my feet. Take a look, take a look. But today, I spent my years with you, but I just can't really love somebody, 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 somebody. Anybody find me? Somebody love.
Growing up in Mississippi, my prayer was, for as long as I can remember, God, use me, use this life. I don't know what the future holds for me, but I know that there is a vision for my life that is greater than my imagination can hold. Use me, what would you have me to do? And that dream, that desire, that prayer brought me somehow to television.
And she's gonna learn that this life will hit you hard in the face. Wait for you to get back up just so it can kick you in the stomach. But getting the wind knocked out of you is the only way to remind your lungs how much they like the taste of air.
If we want to give all of our children a foundation for their dreams and opportunities worthy of their promise, if we want to give them that sense of limitless possibility, that belief that here in America there is always something better out there if you're willing to work for it, then we must work like never before.
To those waiting with bated breath for that favorite media catchphrase, the U-turn, I have only one thing to say. U-turn if you want to. The ladies
living without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default.
Each of us must truly be a woman in the world. We need to be as fearless as the women whose stories you have applauded, as committed as the dissidents and activists you have heard from, as audacious as those who start movements for peace when all seems lost. Together, I do believe it is part of the American mission to ensure that people everywhere, women and men alike, finally have the opportunity to live up to their own God-given potential.
And I have Asperger's syndrome, which is a non-form of autism. I was diagnosed with it at an early age, and throughout my life I've learned to recognize the benefits on one hand, as well as the detriments on the other hand. And some of the detriments include not being able to shut my mind off, and that's why certain things could be difficult for some of us, like quizzes and tests and homework and reading and trying to fall asleep at night and concentrating and such. And it's also very difficult to discern or to tell whether or not somebody is joking or whether they are being serious. And I could testify that I've taken almost everything literally throughout my life, and it usually takes a childhood to discern the difference between the two. Contrastingly, some of the benefits, in my opinion, include assiduousness, that means loving to learn. And some of us take what we learn in elementary, middle school to a high school and college level. Anyone could tell me a number between 1 and 45, and I could give them the president, the birth date, death date, and the dates in which they entered and left office, etc., and more. And I don't have a photographic memory, but it's just easy for me to remember and retain all of this because I find patterns in things. And also perseverance as well. No matter how huge or how minuscule something could possibly seem to be, we usually don't give up until it comes to fruition and it gets accomplished. I've been juggling since I was 10 years old, so 13 years now. And this is my 15th year playing piano. I started practicing piano via after-school programs at my elementary school. And that was called The Machine, by the way. And I started in elementary school taking like beginner lessons. And if I could be honest with you, everything else was predominantly self-taught on the piano. I just took what I learned and some tips from more professional and accomplished piano players, and I just took it to thousands and thousands of hours, cumulative hours that is, of just practicing piano. And sometimes when I made a mistake, sometimes it wasn't a mistake or a wrong note, and I discovered something beautiful, melodious, and everything. And some of my arrangements consequently took years to arrange, including the ones that I'm going to be, one I'm going to be playing for you tonight, which I started like 5 years ago. So the most I could juggle is 5, but I brought 4 with me today. Do you guys want to see 4? Yes. There you go, you saw 4. Anyway. I got that from a joke. I got that joke from another juggler, actually. But talking about taking things literally, though. So, having Asperger's and autism cannot limit us in what we could do. And I mean, I passed my driving test on the first try, and last summer was my very first employed job I ever had in my life. I was a carnival ticket seller at the OC Fair, and I loved it, and I got to juggle for everybody during my time off. My encouragement with trying anything is, if anything drops in life, just pick it back up and continue. Now for a great announcement is that after years of dedication, I will finally be getting an Associate's of Science degree in chemistry in a few months from OCC. I've been juggling these for precisely a decade now. So I want to really thank Halo for the past 8 years and counting for helping me become more of an advocate for autism. And last year, I took it a step further, and in April, which is known as Autism Awareness Month, I decided to upload YouTube videos, 5 of them, 1 a week last April, to explain more in detail my first-hand experience about the pros and cons of my own definition of Asperger's and autism and such. I got lots of great feedback from it, so that's my name, Matthew Kenslow, on YouTube, and Autism Awareness if you're interested in that. And I just feel blessed to be able to be an advocate for both autism awareness and acceptance. And last June I uploaded another video explaining why it is that I juggle for elementary school students, which I've been doing since I was a sophomore in high school back in 2010. And I articulate in this video about not giving up on your passion, and if I could do it, then you could do it too. Now I'm about to play one of my most favorite, cherished, beloved hymns on this piano, and the lyrics thereof, don't worry, I'm not going to sing, thank God. The lyrics thereof came from a poem written centuries ago, and it's entitled, "Be Thou My Vision, O Lord of my Heart."
And now, to meet the woman who started it all, please give a warm round of applause for the founder and president, the amazing Cami Marseille. Hi guys, I hate public speaking. I can teach the high school kids all day long, but in front of an audience I don't know, so bear with me. We're here tonight for Kai and Koa. They're the reason that this all started, and I was in a very broken place when I started this, and all I knew is that I needed help, so I wanted to help others. So the best thing you can do is go out there and donate. My dream was to grow this through the high schools. I'm very proud to say we have 19 schools now with high school clubs. It's a big round of applause. If any of you are sitting out in the audience and have a junior high or high school kid that does not have a Halo club on their campus, please come see one of us Halo board members or any of the kids in clubs that are wearing Halo shirts. We have a huge packet on exactly how to start the club, and it's a great way for them to give back and bring autism awareness to their community. Big thank you. Obviously, you saw these dancers. I am humbled by their performances. I thank the dancers and the directors, our Halo board and staff. I'd like to bring out a couple people that have helped me over the last 4 years. The Corona Del Mar High School Halo Club presidents, Haley and Lauren, have been with me for 4 years, so come on up. Without these amazing girls, they are, how old are you guys? They're 17 and 18, but I swear they're like 25. They organize my life, they dress me, they make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be so that I can do lots of things. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I think we're flying them back from Michigan. Did you accept? Okay, shh, you just got it. And where are you going? College of Charles. So yay, I'm flying them back because I need them, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. And we're gonna bring out Allison Pulowski. I think I'm pronouncing the new last name wrong. Where's she at? What is it?
This name's easier.
Okay, it was both Shane and now it's Pulowski, both very large last names. She was the executive director, but then she had to go and get married and move to Denver. And now she's the operations consultant, which means she handles all of our websites, and also my best friend, so thank you for being in my life and Halo's life.
And a big round of applause for our executive director. Without this show, this would never happen, the amazing Amanda Cathy. Come on up. Come forward. I made her wear a dress, and she's gorgeous. And literally has been working thousands of hours, and she's funny at the same time, and she's making me dance hip hop at my wedding. So I am so honored to work with these amazing ladies. See? Some of you doing this. And just you guys, thank you so much for being here. I have a lot of yoga students here, family, friends. I think the person that sold me my house is here. Chuck, you're out there somewhere. And his daughter's performing, and he didn't even know this was my nonprofit, but that's how God works, that's how the world works, and we're all here together. So please donate before you leave and start a club in your area. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh, there's a place for me. Oh, there's a place where it will.
Wow, what an amazing show we were privileged to see. Please give another applause. All the performers, all the hard workers backstage, truly amazing. And please remember that everything you do in any way and shape will help, and help the stories, help autism, and help those who strive to make a difference here tonight.
I'm inspired.
Me too, I love it.
You inspired?
Wait, what? Are you inspired? Yes.
Are you guys into Make a Difference?
Yes.
Louder? Make a difference?
Yes.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you just so much for being here. This has just been an amazing night. And
Amazing.
be safe out there, and please just donate. Now's the time to just make our impact now. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.